G'day and welcome to Drive Time for today. Interesting subject came up yesterday that I think we should spend a few minutes on today and start to understand how management and leadership impact the growth of a business and why both of them are necessary in my opinion. You know, when we sit down and we start breaking down management and breaking down leadership, I hear too many people saying dumb things, and I'll get the distinction between the two of them, but the number one dumb thing I hear is that you don't want to be a manager, you don't want to micromanage, you want to be a leader. Don't manage people, lead people kind of thing. And it's one of those easy to say throwaway lines by people who don't run companies. It's not that complex, but here's the breakdown of this. Oh, thanks for typing in where you're at, James. You're leading the pack. Everyone type in where you're at. Yes, type in exactly where you're at. Thank you. That way we get to see where the drive takes us today. So, management. Management is a system, okay? Management is a systematic methodology of managing people and practices and your organization. Leadership is an art form. Now, when you say management is a system and leadership is an art form, it starts to help you understand that the reason there is bad management in most companies is there is no management system. There is no method of communication. There's no methodology of goals, measurement, and management. There's no methodology of training. There's no methodology of building. Because the goal of good management, if you break it right down, the goal of good management is two things. Two very important aspects. Number one, competency. Number two, productivity. So when we think about a good manager, a manager is someone who builds competency and builds productivity. So how do you do that? Obviously, competency you build by training, by mentoring, by coaching, by putting them through other training programs, through getting them to do it, doing it with them, showing them. You know, it's management competency. Management of their competency is a very big thing. If someone under your charge is incompetent, that's your fault. That's your management or lack of management or bad management, okay? The second one is the productivity side of it. Oh, keep typing in where you're at, gang. Good to see you where we're at. Paolo, where you at today? Melbourne, so we're in Australia, we're in the UK. Daryl, where you at? The second part of management is productivity. So how do you boost productivity? Well, you have to measure, you have to set goals, you have to do planning, you do all of these different aspects that we teach. If you want the long version of this video, it's on my YouTube channel. If you don't follow me on YouTube, look at management versus leadership and sign up and subscribe and follow me on YouTube as well. That's where all the long videos go. So when we think about management, it's a systematic methodology of getting higher productivity and higher capabilities out of our people. So competency, productivity is what we're going for. When you think of leadership, the reason I say leadership is an art form is it's more about the humans. The management process is that. It's a process. It's a system. Leadership, on the other hand, is the art form of getting the best out of people. That's why I say leadership is also about your company. Not just have a job, but they're passionate about you, the business, the customer, all of those different aspects, okay? The second part of leadership is focused. So the leader's job is to keep everyone focused. We do that by having a good, solid culture. We do that by having a vision, a mission, goals. The leader should set the goals and then, focus the team on it. Notice I don't say motivation, by the way. There's a reason I don't believe the leader's job is motivation. I go back to the old debate between Zig Ziglar and Jim Rohn, where I'm firmly in Jim Rohn's camp. If we educate, we don't need to motivate. Motivation is one of those things where I think Jim said it best. If you motivate an idiot, they just do stupid things faster. He might not use the word idiot or stupid, but that's basically what he meant, so I say it that way. Ultimately, management systems need to be in place. And if someone is a part of your management system, then they will be learning to be a good manager because they're part of the management system. If by being managed, you learn to be a manager. And the leadership, again, if someone is being led by you, they are learning leadership because you are leading them and you are showing them what leadership is all about. So in summary, well, before I get to the summary, what's your biggest takeaway from today? What's your number one lesson? What's the thing that you will remember from today and implement in your business, in your life? Write it down, type it in, make sure it's there, because then it starts to become a reality. So, in summary, you build a systematic methodology of management, management being a system. If you need to learn a system, go see your action coach. Your action coach will take you through our really useful management system and take you through how that works step by step, what we do. And leadership is the art form. Again, leadership is something you learn. It's something that you gain a skill of. We're not born leaders. We learn to become leaders. But obviously, you know, the more charismatic and the more communicative you are, the better the leadership skills that you have. Listen, I'm at the office. It's time for me to film a bunch of things, creating a new sales training program, but get that done. Listen, take care of yourself. Bye for now. See you on the next drive time. Type in where you're at. Type in your biggest lesson. I'll chat to you soon. If you just joined us, go back and watch the replay. I'll post it up soon.